Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the channel. Matt with Green Bar Trading. I got smoked this morning. Absolutely smoked. Well, it was a $200 loss. So let's not get, crazy here. My put contracts on this SPY will more than pay for that loss, but this particular trade, I got smoked. And I think it's during these, red day recaps that, really give the best, information for, new traders that have been trading a long time. You can really learn some valuable information on the money that I lose. It sounds weird, but it is true. These red days, these bad trades, a lot of people hide them. I don't. I actually value all of my subscribers. I value everyone in our Discord. I really, truly want to help everyone. And it's going to be in this trade recap that I think you're going to get a lot of value in. So first, over my shoulder, there's a pumpkin back there. I replaced the Giants helmet with a pumpkin. The Giants helmet is not coming back until they win a game. Now, they've had a ton of injuries. We all know, those of you that watch sports know how hard it is when you have a lot of injuries to your starting players. It's tough to win like that. But the pumpkin replaces the Giants helmet for now. It's not going to replace the Giants in my heart. But yeah, they're going through a tough time. So let's get to this, red trade here. Minus 200 big ones. $200. That 3 minutes before I got out of the trade, I was still in profit in this trade. Things were still looking great. Even, 3 minutes before this, before I got stopped out. So you can see clearly here that, in hindsight, and I did notice it at the time, there's a hidden seller up here. There is a huge person or, fund or whatever unloading massive amount of shares between, actually when I got in, between where I got in and the 865 level. It wasn't showing up on level 2. This is what I mean by a hidden seller. I did not see anywhere any big orders on level 2 at that level. So, you can see by these wicks, even this first wick here, the second wick here, this doji candle, this just wasn't, and this is what's so frustrating, I think. And I'm glad that I took the loss. Okay. I'm just going to start there. You have to stop out. If the trade doesn't go your way, do not hold these things. Now, this may very well go to $11, $12 today, but it's going to go without me. Now, stopping out and taking a loss is very difficult, but I can tell you right now, if you want to be a day trader, you have to take losses. You have to learn how to take losses. Now, while this really sucked, I could care less. My heart is barely beating, okay? You get so used to the emotions of day trading, the ups and the downs, that you will start to realize that you're going to take losses. Once you know that, the money is just a number, and you just have to adhere to your stop loss in advance, know where you're going to get out. And that's what I have here, this purple line, which was previous lows, previous lows. I said, you know what? I want to get, I want for the break of 9, I want to get up to $10. Its float is extremely low. Okay, this was an 11 million share float. So this had the possibilities of shooting to 10, 11, 12 right here when I got in. That's what I was looking for. I was looking for $1,000 plus winner here. And instead just had these wicks. Now you can see just this whole area here. Well, you're not going to be able to see the oval because of this box, but you can just see these very specific areas right here where price goes up to and it cannot break. I have to say one thing that I could have done better. Okay. When I saw this, and I'm in the green at this point, but it's not to my risk reward. So it wasn't ready for me to take profit, even though I was up, almost $100 during some of these push-ups. Well, just about 100, less than that. It just wasn't where I wanted this to go. I wanted the break pretty much immediately of $9 on a float that's only 11 million shares. These things can really, really go. And it had a great news catalyst. Once I saw, so after I got in the trade here, once I saw these real big rejections, once it hit, that 60 level, that, should have been my, that should have let me know when to get out. Now, I gotta say, I thought I was in great shape during that candle right there. I thought, okay, there's buyers down here. This is a great support level that you identified. So this even, more so reinstated to me and reinforced that this was going to be my support. This right here, this candle was beautiful, all the way down to 25, all the way up to 53 on the next candle. I really thought I was going to be in the driver's seat with this. Now, one thing when you're trading momentum, you want to be getting in and seeing that, trade happen pretty quick. That's what momentum trading and breakout trading is. Some of them take a little longer, especially when it's so early in the morning. There's just not as many traders up and awake and trading at this time. But there was something definitely going on up in this area here. It wasn't on level 2. There was obviously huge blocks of shares that were just being unwound up there. And, just couldn't break through. So had to get stopped out. Now on this candle here, 2 minutes, 3 minutes before, I'm still in the profit on the trade. We keep rebidding VWAP. But then we start, getting those suckbacks and then another push up here. And then this big candle. When that happened, that was my cue to leave. So once it broke support, I don't care what it does after that. I don't care if on the next candle, this thing went to $10. I have to live and adhere to my stop loss. $200 is way easier to get back than, if I was still holding it. And now I think it's down to 790 at the moment. So I would be even more in the red. So, I hope, and by the way, the pre-market gap list, it looked so bad this morning. And I even told Discord, and I never alerted them to this ticker symbol. just because, you know, it wasn't proving itself yet. I didn't want to tell anyone. I didn't want to call it out until it proved itself. I put on my trade plan that the pre-market gappers were not looking good. And, you know, they're not. There's just not much momentum yet. Now, it's not 8 a.m. yet. A lot of trading happens after that. But in the past, I have hit some really, really nice trades before 8 a.m. That's why I'm trading right now. So you got to do what works for you. Not every trade is going to work. So what? $200, that's nothing. You know, just in some of the other trades I'm in, will more than pay for this loss. But this is a losing trade, and I hope you learn a thing or two from my loss. So guys, please hit the thumbs up for this red trade recap, and I will see you back on the next one. Take care, guys.